Well, it is, let's see, a little before 9 on the Pacific time, and it's looking pretty darn good. It's looking good for Trump. I don't want to wreck it. I don't want to put any bad juju on it, but it is looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, every single bit of me wants to go, suck it, Democrats. You did everything possible. You tried to have him assassinated, not once, but twice. You slandered him. You constantly called him a Nazi and a threat to democracy and constantly promoted. You promoted people to attack him. You promoted people to hurt him, to harm him by saying things like he's a Nazi, and constantly saying, I invite you to punch them in the face. And then when Kathy Gifford or Kathy, whatever the hell the comedian's name is, that held up the fake Trump severed head, that was not okay. There's so many things, but in spite of all of their constant digging for the last 8 years into his personal life, I mean, the CIA, every single branch of the government dug deep. They dug deep into not only Trump's life, but his entire family's life. They have done nothing but harass him and slander him and try to have him killed and promote people killing him and promote people killing his supporters. And his supporters, such as myself, have been nothing but harassed and bullied and threatened for the past 4 years. Actually, 8 years, because also while he was president. We have had our rights threatened, our rights taken away. We have been censored. And now I have to say, in spite of all of their temper tantrums, in spite of all of their crying and whining and constant rhetoric of how terrible and horrible Trump is and all the supporters are, it's looking, again, I don't want to jinx it, I don't want to curse it, it's looking like, in spite of all of their nonsense, Trump is going to be our next president. I hope so. So my question to you is, what do you think is going to happen if Trump wins? Do you think the liberals are going to go out and do exactly what they did when he defeated Hillary? Are they going to go out and scream from the rooftops and throw temper tantrums and riot and set things on fire and burn down their own cities? Are they going to, or are they going to do what they asked us to do? Remember when all the Democrats were like, now, if Harris wins, are you guys going to sit and shake hands? And are you going to eat crow? And you're going to close your mouths and smile and say, good job, good job? Are you going to do that? You should do that. Remember, be polite, be respectful if we win. Remember when Harris and Waltz said that over and over? And the Democrats were like, now remember, if Harris wins, you guys better be nice. We'll back at you. Remember, every time a Republican has won, Democrats have thrown gigantic temper tantrums. They're known for throwing fits when their candidate doesn't win. They threw a gigantic fit and rioted and set their own cities on fire when Hillary won. They did the same thing when Bush won. They threw gigantic fits and said that it was fraud and all of this crap. So are you Harris supporters, are you guys going to shake hands and pat us on the back and say, good job, good job? Or are you going to do what you usually do and be a hypocrite and have your actions speak louder than your words? Are you going to be respectful? What do you guys think is going to happen? I really hope, like I said, my time, it's almost 9 o'clock. And so it's looking good, but I just want to know your thoughts. Do you think that the Democrats are going to play nice and handle it polite? I'm honestly worried, sick for our country, in the sense that I think the Democrats are going to try to harm Trump. I really hope they don't. They better not. There's going to be hell to pay if they do. So I really want Trump to win. I just also fear for his safety. But what do you think is going to happen if Trump wins? I want to hear your thoughts.